Do I think majors that have Steve banned should be weighted the same as the ones without? That's a good question, actually. My initial thing is no. Like, I don't think they should be weighed the same if not everyone is allowed to, like, play, basically. It's kind of how I look at it. I mean, like, Steve players are still allowed to, like, enter, but still. VoiD streaming right now about this. Is he still talking about it? I'm about to call him. Hold up.
5 minutes later.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
What's going on, big guy?
What up?
Nothing. Chilling. I heard you read my stream title, and
I did read
I
your
understand
stream
you're on
title.
the back foot, and it was just memes, I swear. So, I mean, I only just saw people talking about this today. The whole ban Steve thing. The first thing I want to talk, I don't know what you've talked about. I just saw that you were talking about it like an hour ago. You've been talking this
Yeah.
whole time? A whole hour?
About here and there. Not too much about the ban itself. Okay.
Just like quick
I-
field here.
Yeah. If a tournament has Steve banned, I don't think it should be weighted the same as a typical major
Okay.
in terms of rankings.
Well, I agree with you at first, but I'm curious as to what other communities would do.
Like, do you mean like other FGCs?
Yeah.
I feel like generally they would have it be a little more standard, I think is the word I'm looking for.
So they wouldn't follow what we're saying. They would just be like, F it, one rankings.
No. I think that if they were to ban somebody, it would happen at more than just like a handful of tournaments.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like other communities would handle it.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I hate always kind of touching back on this topic once every 3 months where Smash needs a unified rule set.
Yeah.
Yeah, not having a unified rule set sucks, because if it was just like, oh, everything Steve related is banned for like 6 months or something, then I would be like, sure, whatever, just everything's weighted the same, because that would just be the easy way to do it. However, that's never going to happen, because I literally don't know. I wish I understood why there wasn't a unified rule set, or why people want to be unique and be like, yeah, WarioWare's legal, and hazards are on! So,
Yeah.
whatever, a conversation that's happened 50,000 times. I wanted to mention, did you see like the bunch of people that like before, during, and after Shine were just like, I dropped out of the tournament because I don't want to play against Steve, or
Yeah, I brought up Ling. Ling ended up doing that.
yeah, like,
So that was one of my examples of people who don't want to enter like Steve unbanned tournaments.
I could not think of like a way to vocalize why I feel this way, but I think that is super made. Like, I can't, like I understand the frustration, right? I dislike Steve. I think he's overtuned, and obviously anyone with a brain thinks he's insanely broken. But maybe it's my inner abused Nintendo-loving competitor brain. I just think they're cowards. They just shouldn't, like, it shouldn't bring them to the point of wanting to quit.
Yeah. On my completely unfiltered opinion, I think
You come to my channel, you watch my video without subscribing, you better sub right now or else your whole family's kaput, you feel me?
most of the people who want Steve banned or who aren't competing because of that are either the people who want Steve banned are bullies, for the most part, or babies.
Bullies are babies.
Yeah, I feel like usually you're one or the other.
I'm trying to think of more excuses, like more bullies, but I see more babies than anything else.
I do see a lot of babies, but the bullies are more so like, we're gonna ban Steve and we don't care what the Steves think.
Yeah.
And usually they don't have like a sound argument either.
Usually
They're
coupled
just
with,
like, yeah, we don't care about what the Steves think. Why should we?
yeah.
You know?
It's usually coupled with like, let's see them do good. Like, they would never do good with another character. Haha.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, neither would you, bro. It's like...
One of the examples I brought up earlier was like, dude, if Bowser Jr. was banned, like for no reason, dude,
Yeah.
like, you know, the Bowser Jr.'s wouldn't be performing, but like that's a whole like group of people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I think if you ask most top players, we'll give you kind of the same answer, where we would never advocate for Steve being banned, and we would never like protest any tournaments or really whatever. But if you ban Steve, no one's gonna complain. Is kind of the thing, like, unless it's you apparently. But
That's the thing. Well, dude, okay, so Regen European Major happened last weekend, right? Steve was banned. I don't know if they're gonna weight it the same as another major, but the tournament already happened. So, you know, what if like suddenly, they do decide like, oh yeah, we're not gonna weight the tournament the same as the Steve unbanned majors, but the people at Region didn't know this ahead of time, you know?
Yeah, so that sucks.
I feel like that exactly. I think that just sucks. I think that sucks for people who do care about the rankings, for one reason or another, that are going to tournaments.
I want to like think of an argument more than just like rankings, right? Like, kind of like if you forced me to pick banning Steve or no, I would just say don't ban him. Like, he's broken, obviously, but there has to be a best character in the game, regardless of how big the gap is. And
that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, there's
like,
going to be something ridiculous, something broken, like, and Steve.
Dude, he's the best. Right. I don't think that actually though. But I personally don't think that there's a problem with having a best character and having a meta around the best character, you know? Like, sometimes you got to be able to keep up with the best character in order to like perform well in a tournament, you know?
Yeah.
Like in so many different games. I think Killjoy was the most picked. This is a little bit of a tangent. Killjoy was the most picked agent at VCT. Imagine if they're like, yeah, let's just not play with Killjoy in the game. You know, like she's a little too over centralizing. Let's just not play with Killjoy. But it's like she's just good, and people are just gonna pick her. Like you wanna fight the meta, fight the meta.
Yeah, like it's definitely over centralized. I think every good region or every region has like one or two good Steves.
They're around. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of part of the problem that a lot of people have with Steve is that he's easy.
They are everywhere. They're not everywhere at like the super duper top levels, but they're everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the problem that most people have is that he sucks for viewership. He just sucks to watch. He sucks to play against. Everything sucks about Steve, but at the end of the day, it's who do you want to make happy? Like the minority being the Steve players, or the majority being literally everyone else.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think like banning him again. If a tournament has him banned, like I'm not gonna complain about it. Like I'm ultimately not complaining about the fact that he's banned. I just don't know like where it stands on the rankings because I feel like that is a very big deal. Because yeah, again, like if I went to a Steve ban tournament and then my wins didn't count as much because Steve was banned, I'd feel like I got wronged in some way, you know? If I didn't know ahead of time. It's kind of like, you know, typical rule sets. Like, oh god, this tournament has
Lilat,
Kalos, or yeah, Lilat. I think like some online tournaments have Lilat. I entered an online tournament once and Castle Siege was legal.
Oh, dude, dope.
And I got counterpicked to Castle Siege and I lost.
Whoa. I cannot tell you how many times I roll up to a tournament and I go, why is it 3 bans? Or why is FD a counterpick? This is weird.
Yep. Is this full DSR?
Dude, I'll be in top 8 of a major. I'll be playing against like Light or something. I'll look over to like one of the TOs. I'm like, yo, is there DSR? Because no one fucking knows. We just assume it's 2 bans DSR.
We all have no idea.
Yeah, we just show up. Like you could say shame on us, but like, you're right. There is no but. You're right. Oh, like what you were touching on, like if the tournament matters as much, like there's also no way to like know if you would even play against a Steve.
That's the thing. It changes the whole bracket, like the entire bracket. You remember Paris almost lost to that random Steve at SmashCon?
Yeah.
That would never happen. And that's like round 1 pools.
So like I think obviously the biggest part about it is like the character's super broken, which I think most top players don't mind. I think what a lot of top players aren't ready for, and it's been talked about among top players too, where the meta is now absolutely shifting towards you need multiple characters to play this game. You can't just be like a one trick. It's very hard.
Yep.
If you look at all of like the top 8ers, they all at least have like 2 characters except for the Steve players.
Yeah, some type of a counter pick.
Yeah, but like top players don't want to conform to the meta where they need to play 2 characters. Because that also means they need to put more time into the game, which not a lot of people do.
Yeah, I'm still on the same. Like I tell everyone, I'm like, if I was competing a lot right now, I'd play Cloud. I have a 1 in like 5 set count against Steve. That's pretty bad. The one Steve I beat, I immediately lost to another one afterwards.
GG's dumbass.
Like,
should have played Cloud.
I was like, damn, I got the matchup down. I did not.
Damn, everyone's about to pick up Zero Suit, dude. Finally.
Oh yes, it's my time.
Oh,
it's Henry's.
Henry's
time.
back, baby. He's better than ever.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, no one's gonna pick up Zero Suit. That character sucks. Oh, don't tell me, dude. How much longer does it need to be no
not
results?
Not if I play online.
Oh, you're gonna play online.
That's the one thing. No, yeah, that's the one thing why I stopped picking her up. I was like, I'm not gonna play this character online.
Yeah.
Like I hate playing Joker and Zero Suit more than I hate playing Sheik online.
Damn. Yeah. See, chat.
Like,
you hear that? That's why I don't want to play Zero Suit.
They're so bad online.
You know what I low-key feel bad for, and this is like a sidetrack kind of thing, is like, imagine being, we'll say like Moist, like Charlie, Moist Critical. Imagine just dumping money into this game that you love, right? Because this is purely a passion project for him, and then like, you see Steve. You know what I mean? Or like Sonic, and you have to watch your players just play against that shit, and you have to like, you don't have to watch it, but like, that's most of the reason you dumped money into the Smash scene, so that you could like watch the little guys be funny and make a video out of it.
Yeah, and like he's super invested too. But yeah, there are times where it's just like, oh man, we have to fight this matchup again. Woo! Okay, what do you think about a poll deciding whether Steve will be banned or not at LMBM 2024?
That's stupid. Like a public poll, like on Twitter?
Well, I think they did Twitter at first, but they changed it to Google Forms.
Dude, that's the same thing, basically. It's just extra steps so like the 8-year-olds won't take them.
Yeah, imagine if that happened.
Dude, don't make me boot up Twitter.
Don't boot up Twitter.
Dude, don't make me boot up Twitter.
Don't boot up Twitter. Don't boot up Twitter. Okay. What you can boot up is, I'm gonna send you an image of the tweet that I'm gonna make. I want to know what you feel about that.
Sure, let's see it. That's an agreeable tweet. That gets a like from me, maybe even a retweet if I'm feeling nice.
Ooh, we got the Mars approval. I'm gonna send it. I want to send it sooner than later.
I mean, yeah, like if there are going to be like a mismatch of tournaments, it's already weird that there are tournaments that have different stage lists that are weighted the same, but
I agree, but I think it is a little less negligible, or a little more like ignorable than like a whole character ban. Okay, because Roy10 says, I'm excluding the fact that they did it based off of people who attend LMBM.
What does that mean? Wait, say that again?
The poll.
Excluding people that, like, he wants to exclude people that are going to the tournament?
No. He did it based off people who are going to the tournament. I don't think it changes my opinion.
Oh, obviously they're all gonna say ban that shit. They don't want to lose to it. Like, would you ask the general public about like changing the rules of football? Like,
this is how I feel.
It's the dumbest shit ever. Like, ask the professionals. And it doesn't have to just be like the professional players. It could be like the TOs that are like, you know, integrated in the scene for a long time, or like just long time veteran community members that like genuinely have, you know, best interests in mind. Like,
I'm trying to explain to people, I've lost tournament sets because I lost rock paper scissors.
Yeah, because of the stage list.
Yeah, so like, I think my opinion is a little more like experienced, you know. So I think asking like the let's say like ranked players going to your tournament, or like the top 32 seeds, what they think. I think that's pretty good. I think asking everybody is a little different.
Yeah. I think
the public is also the public's competing with the professionals, sure, but I don't think that means that their opinion holds the same value when it comes to the rule sets of the tournament.
Bro, I hate people that say that shit, that like spectators' opinions matter just as much as the players. It's like, you're sitting at home. I paid thousands of dollars to be here. Maybe not thousands, but you know what I mean.
I mean, sometimes.
Yeah, depending on where you're going. Oh, I was saying, I like the idea of having like if you're PGR, you qualify for like being a part of like the panelist that like makes the unified rule set or whatever, and it's just completely optional. Cause like, dude, if I'm gonna be honest, sure, Light's a professional, but his opinion is he's a dumbass. I don't think he knows anything.
I was also saying that, where it's like, I don't value every top player's opinion the same.
Oh yeah. Absolutely not. But he gets his say because, you know, he has his place in the community.
Yes. I asked him how he feels too. and I definitely did not agree with what he said.
Well, God, do I ask? Do you remember?
I do remember. I do remember.
Uh-oh.
The general idea is he thinks this is fine because it causes less problems if it's fine.
What is that like it's done? He thinks it's just the controversy's over if Steve's banned. Like he thinks it's the solution.
Something like that.
Okay, I can infer. Let EE decide. Yeah, I actually agree. I think EE should.
I
just
agree
be
with
the,
that.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
He should make all the rules. For
I'll whisper in his ear as he falls asleep.
It's topics of conversation. I remember, like at the end of Smash 4, they were like, "This time for sure, guys, we'll get a unified rule set," and then
yeah, and then like.
No one.
Dude, I was complaining in the kitchen earlier with Charles and EE. I was like, dude, there's no way we f***ed up again. And Charles started saying that he was like, dude, I'm gonna start talking about rule sets right now because there's no way we're messing up in the next Smash game.
No, we're gonna. I have zero faith in like any like structural integrity. I think is the words I'm looking for here, but there is going to be no body of Smash. There's no one who just makes.
I feel like
the
it keeps
rules.
getting worse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like somehow it keeps getting worse.
Well, that was me and VoiD talking about the absolute shambling state of the Smash community right now, and for the 5th time, probably in the last 2 years, the conversation comes up again of should we ban Steve or not. But now it's there have been tournaments that have banned Steve before, but now we're talking about if that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to us speak, and thank you, VoiD, for being here with me today.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time, man. You have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. I hope recovery is going well.
It's going great. Catch you later.
That's
Hopefully see you soon.
All right, I'll see you, dude.
That guy. Who does he think he is? Oh, don't ban Steve. Oh, get real. Oh, get fucking real. We're banning Steve, right, chat? Can I get an amen?